Hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. So in the last episode we were able to get all the shelves taken care of, so let me go ahead and take y'all in there and show you that. So we got all the shelves in. Shannon got excited and put a bunch of crates and stuff in here to kind of see what it was going to look like. Got all the spray foam and stuff done in here. She also went ahead and got the insulation done for me. So what we are going to do today is we're going to go ahead and get that front wall sheeted. So I have one sheet on the bench. I have another sheet there. So the best way I know to do it is cut this one first, put that one in, and then try to cut out that in maybe two pieces or something like that. I also need to go ahead and grab the Sawzall blade, go ahead and cut off that spray foam that expanded. Oh, let's see what the temperature is today. So right now it says it's 69 degrees. Okay. Inside the root cellar here, it is kind of chilly. What do we got here? 57, 58 degrees, and that is without a door. So I think once we get that door on there, and I'm willing to bet it's going to be in the 50s or maybe even the 40s. I have no idea. We'll find out after we get that door put in. But we're going to go ahead and get this plywood taken care of, and I think we're going to start building the little corner shelf and possibly the front of this. So I've got everything kind of set up right now, the air compressor and the plywood, and I need to grab a couple of tools, and we're going to go ahead and get after it. All right, let's get some measurements. All right, 37. Let's go 74 and a half. Yeah, 37. 37 by 74 and a half. Okay. What we got here? 5 and a half. 5 and a half. What is this? Will this work? This is going to work out just fine. So we're going to cut that off right there. Okay, that takes care of that piece. All right. I think I'm going to end up splitting it right here. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go 36. And the up is going to be, let's go 9. Let's see what the up is going to be over here. Let's go 2 3/4. Okay. Oh, let's draw that out real quick. All right, so 36, 9, 2 3/4. Okay. And we'll get that one up, and then we'll come back and do this one. All right, 37 by 74 and a half. 37. All right. 37 by 74.5. Alright, there's those two pieces. I'm going to carry these in here real quick. And then we'll get set up for the triangle piece. All right, 36, 9, 2 3/4. There's a 36. Two and 3/4. Nine. All right, let's see how that works out. that worked out pretty good. All right, let's get the next measurement. All right, so this one's gonna be like this. All right. Okay, 39 1/4. Okay, let's go up. Let's do 7 1/2. Let's see what we got over here. All right, 1 3/4. And then I need the out and up. All right, so 3 1/2 by 9 1/4. All right, 3 1/2, and then the overall is 9 1/4. All right, let's see if we can figure this thing out. Might be able to get it this way. All right. All right. Let's go 39 1/4. Okay. Okay. 1 3/4 down here. All right, 7 1/2. Okay, 3 1/2. Okay, 9 1/4. 9 1/4 is the very top corner. All right. See if I can cut this out. Sorry, got a phone call from my mom, so. Well, let's see if this funky piece works. All right, so there's that funky piece. Perfect. Oh. All right. What we're going to do is go ahead and caulk this just up at the top and that seam there. I already got down both sides, so I'm not too worried about that. But we're going to go ahead and get that caulked up, and then we're going to go ahead and start building this corner shelf. All right, we are going to go ahead and try to figure out what kind of corner shelf we want. Shannon says she would like one, so I'm probably going to do it. She's a little taller, she's a little shorter than I am, so probably about right here. So let me grab some tools and kind of think about this for a second, and I'll bring you guys back here in a minute. All right, I had a few minutes to think about this. If I do put the square on here and measure, I could slide that square out, and I should be able to figure out what our measurement's going to be. So let's see if that works. All right, so let's just put it right here for a second. So I'm thinking we'll slide that out, slide that out. All right, let's do a 48 inch piece with a 45-degree bevel, and let's see how that works. So 48 with a 45. All right, I'm gonna use this piece of 2x8. All right, so we're gonna put a 45-degree bevel on here. Well, we're gonna square it up first. All right, then we're gonna do 48 inches, and then we're gonna put another 45-degree bevel on it. And then I can fill it in with 2x4s. All right, let's see how that works out. All right, saw all the way down. Let's see here. There's a 45. Let's lock that in. All right, so this one's gonna be cut for this way. Try it on this end. All right, let's test this piece out, see what she looks like. If it looks good, we'll go ahead and nail it in this one side. See, that's going to work out great. That's perfect. What I can do is fill in with a 2x4, and a 2x4 will anchor it to the wall. And then I'll put a couple of pieces in here to hold it, and then we'll cover it with plywood. I think that's probably a good height for Shannon. We'll drop it down a little bit more. I think that's going to work out pretty good right there. Yeah, we'll drop it down low for Shannon. All right, let's shoot this in. I do have a stud right there beside it, so I'm not too worried about that. But we're going to put pieces in anyway, so. That'll hold it. I gotta turn my compressor on again, but I'm not too worried about it right now. All right, let me grab some tools. I'll be right back. All right. Right there. Okay. Okay. Let's see what this side's going to be. Let's see if that's level. That's right on the mark. All right. Okay, so we're going to cut 2 2x4s with a 45-degree bevel on it again, so it fits in between here and one right there. All right, so we're going to cut this one first. This one is going to be 31 3/4. So 31 3/4. Yep. Okay, both of them are 31 3/4, but I got to take 1.5 inches off one of them. So, all right, got my piece. That worked out perfect. We're going to put us a couple nails there. I'm going to shoot this from this backside that y'all can't see. And then we'll anchor it to the wall here in a few. So let me get a couple in here. Okay. We'll put some wall anchors in that. All right, this one is 30 1/4. I will cut that, be right back. Okay. All right. Now, I think it's probably a good time to at least get an anchor in over here on this end. All right. Alright, we're going to aim for that joint right there. I got my mark right there, so I know it's level. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a mark right there. The way I normally test stuff is if it can hold my big butt, then it's good enough. See? Feet are up. So, I think I'm going to add 1 2x4 right to the middle of that, and I think we're going to be good to go. Let's figure out what we need here. So I think I'm just going to do one beveled 45. So let's go 20 3/8 with a 45-degree bevel. All right, here's my piece. 45-degree bevel, square end. Oh, that fit perfect. So we can go ahead and put some nails in it. I don't know if I can get in there. We'll go ahead and get some plywood on it. All right. Now, plywood measurement. We already know this is a 45, so all we need is the front piece. And I think it was 48 inches. Yep, so 48. So we'll do 48, put two 45s on it, connect the dots. All right, so this piece is 48 inches long. So we're gonna take the square, put it on the end, give her a mark. Same thing on the other end. All right, now we're going to take the level and try to go ahead and get us a couple of marks, and wherever they intersect, that's where we're cutting it. All right, looks like it's right there. So let's see if that's it or not. We'll cut this all the way through. All right, let's see if this thing fits. Maybe I got lucky. All right, I'm gonna put the wax side up. And it sticks out just a little bit, but I'm fine with that. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and swap this back over to some 8s. Oh, there's another rogue nail that was in there. that's the shelf. We got her all plywooded up. Off camera, I went ahead and caulked that, and I caulked that joint right there. Same thing over here on this side. All right, let's see here. I think I'm gonna call it a day, and then tomorrow when I get home from work, we're gonna go ahead and start this door. Well, I don't know. We need to mix that concrete up first. Let me go get the bag of concrete and some water, and let me go ahead and mix that up and get this stuff smoothed out. I went ahead and grabbed the small concrete bucket, mixing bucket, about a half a bag. In case you guys were wondering, here is the outdoor shower. We have not taken a shower inside the camper all winter long so far. Since I added the roof to it and the windows, it has been absolutely great. We just hang this little towel here, you know, to keep some of the steam in there, and it literally feels like a steam shower, and it's actually perfect. So you can still see the mountain view out the window while you're taking a shower. Just in case y'all were wondering. Held up pretty good. In the summertime, I can always take those windows out. I only have a few screws holding it and some down the side. I can push that window right out. All right, let's get this concrete mixed up, fill those holes, and call it a day. And then tomorrow we're going to start working on the front. All right, that concrete is mixed. So I'll meet you guys back over there, and we're gonna go ahead and fill in that spot. And if we have anything left, we're gonna make like a little trough where that air vents at. All right, there's that. And this is the area right here that we're gonna try to use the rest of this leftover mud in that area and create like a little trough. We'll see how it turns out. All right, so that's what that is. I just tried to burn the rest of that mud. Not a big deal. Got that over there too. So I guess I'll bring you guys back tomorrow when I get home from work, and we're gonna start building the front of this thing. I'm very excited about that. So see y'all tomorrow. Hey, welcome back, folks. New day. All right, so today we are gonna go ahead and try to get this framed out and see how that's gonna go. It's 73 degrees out right now. Let's see what it is in here. Looks like 58, 59. So it feels great in there. It feels just like air conditioner. So if I get too hot, I can shoot up in there. Let me see, is it actually 72? 72 degrees. So that thing's working absolutely great, and there's no doors or anything on it yet, so that'll probably cool off quite a bit more after I put some doors in and after I get all the dirt work done. We have a couple of days where, you know, it's in the 70s, so all that dirt's been dried out for about a week. It's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday, so we're gonna try to do some dirt work maybe tonight and Thursday night and Friday night. It's supposed to rain Saturday, so we need to try to get as much dirt work done as possible. But while Shannon's at work, I'm gonna go ahead and start framing this out. All right, so my goal is to have a top plate. Yeah, top plate with the sides and a bottom plate. So we need to get this thing framed out. So we need a top measurement and a bottom measurement, and then we can figure out what our stud length is going to be. All right, so that's going to go there. Looks like 58 inches. Okay, let's see what the bottom is. All right, now whatever we get, we need to take 3 inches off. All right, that's 69 and 69. So we're gonna do, I can make it a little bit shorter. Let's do 65 and 7/8. Okay, and that means I need 2 more, so we're going to do 4 of those in total. I'm doing a 36-inch opening, so there's my center mark, so 36. All right, so that's coming over 11 and a half. That should be the same on that side. It is. Okay, all right, 11 and a half over, and it's going to be set back. All right, that takes care of that. Now I need to know how high I want the door opening. So I'm probably going to add 1 in here from side to side when I figure that out. But let's get the frame built first. Go ahead and lay these out. All right. So 1 on the end. Okay. 11 and a half set back. Okay. Then a 36. Let's go ahead and get this thing put together. I'm gonna get you guys set up on the ground so we can get it done. Oh, I hope it fits. Oh, oops. How are we looking? All right, so there's a little room for wiggle. Okay, so now I have to go underneath and up. Oh yeah. Okay, let me beat this in. Let me slide that out a little bit. All right, that fit perfect. I'm also going to do a 1/2 inch reveal on the front. So right here, I'm going to set this back a 1/2 inch so the plywood goes up to it flush with the front. We'll end up painting this brown, but it probably won't be today. We're going to get this thing framed up and start framing the door and see what we can get done. All right, so I got a little scrap piece of plywood here. We're going to tap that over at the top until we're good to go. Right there. We're going to shoot a nail in it. Okay. Same thing over here. That's good right there. Oh, it moved. Okay. That's perfect. This one can go in just a tickle. All right, we'll be able to put some anchors in that. So I'm just going to do a couple of anchors and get this thing shot off. Maybe we can put some plywood on it today. I don't know. All right. All right, let's get some anchors. I'll come back and screw this off later on. I just want to get a couple of anchors in it on the sides to hold everything in. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's perfect. Mark that. That's good too. Mark that. I don't know how much you guys can see. Yeah, you can see quite a bit. All right. All right, there's one. Oh, I didn't nail that one. Guess I need to go ahead and do that now. I swear I thought I nailed that. I guess not. Let me grab my tape measure. See what we got here. 7/8. Six. Beautiful. Okay. Now I need to figure out how high I want to make this door. Is it doesn't need to be this entire thing. And also I'm making a round door, so there's going to be a square door inside of a square door on the inside, but a round face on it. All right. So I say we need to drop it down to at least here. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, let's go down a little bit more. All right. Let's see what we got there. 10 inches. 10 inches. And this needs to be 36. So let me cut a 36. I'll be right back. Now keep in mind, this isn't for me, this is for Shannon, and Shannon's only like this big, so. She's just a tiny little thing. This ain't going nowhere. All right, what we need to do now is I need to put a couple of 2x4s in here, or a couple of 2x6s. This is a 20-degree angle, so we're going to go ahead and put a couple of them in here. All right, so I think I'm going to add one in here. So 5 1/4. I don't know why I'm doing that when I could just run one from here down. That would be the easiest way. Just cut them square, throw them up in there. Like, let's just cut one at 19 and two of them at 19. It's going to get covered with plywood and it's going to get spray foamed anyway, so. no sense in making it difficult. And it's not plugged in again. Yeah, just put them in just like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That makes it so much easier. Yep, that'll work just fine. Pretty sure that moved, and it did. Well, that went a little quicker than expected. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and start some plywood. Alright, I'm going to get everything set up. 58, 10 and a half. All right, so that's kind of what we're looking at there. This piece, this piece, this piece, and then these two up here. I'm gonna try to use these, so they look like they're gonna work just fine. So I'm gonna cut these 3 pieces out of some scraps that I have, and then we'll see what we got left. Yeah, so I can get 2 out of that. All right, now let's go ahead and get started. All right, 11 and a half by 57 and a half. Okay, 11 and a half. All right, let's pop that line. All right, there's my first one. We'll get that one cut, and then we'll cut the other one. Go ahead and set my depth. Oh. There's one. And if it's too long, I can always take the Sawzall and trim it. Alright, there's the second piece. Let's go ahead and spin this around. All right, let's get these two put in. All right. Now I need to go find a piece for here. So let me go dig in my stash. So I don't have a piece that'll go all the way across 58 inches. So I'm gonna end up having to break it on one of the studs. That's what this is. Yeah, so I'm just using up some of that scrap stuff that I got. It'll work out just fine for what I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and charge up the compressor and pound these nails in, and then we'll get a measurement for this one, and then we'll try to use these two triangle pieces. I'll bring you guys back here in a few minutes. I gotta let this thing charge up. So there, we're gonna go here. Come back a little bit. And I'm gonna break it on the other side. Alright, so what's our ups? Let's go 4 3/8. Alright, let me get this thing cut. I'll be right back. That's gonna work out perfect. Okay. Three quarters and 6. All right, let's see if this works. That's gonna work out beautiful. All right, let's take a step back and see what she looks like. All right, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do an arched, like an oval door, or I'm gonna do a round door, or what. I need to think about it for a little bit and see what I come up with. But I'm gonna do some stuff off camera. I'm gonna do some caulking and whatnot, and then I will bring you guys back. No, actually, I think I'm gonna call this episode. It's gonna be pretty long. And what we're gonna do in the next episode is go ahead and do the insulation on the back side of that. Go ahead and get that plywooded. Get the front of this painted brown. And hopefully I'll have an idea of what kind of door I'm gonna do, but I know it's gonna be something cool. So that'll be it for today, folks, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Hey, before I close this video out, I want you guys to take a look at this and tell me in the comments below if this is something that you would do, or you would try to do a circle. So here's what I kind of got drawn out so far. I'm not sure if it'll show up on camera or not. So it'll be the very, very top line, and it's kind of in the shape of an oval. And then down at the bottom, I'm going to come down a little bit and then go square across. So when I bring this ground up to it, it'll be square. But here it is. Not sure if you guys can see that good. I can sharpen my pencil and try to color it in. Let me do that real quick. All right, let's see if that shows up a little bit better. So tell me in the comments below if this is what you would do. I'm thinking the oval shape might be pretty cool, and then all the cookies surrounding it, and then down at the bottom making it flat. So we'll continue that down to about right there, then go straight across, and then it'll continue back up and around. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll wait to see what kind of comments come in before I build this thing. All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see you.